Hey, what's good? It's first smoke of the day, episode 65. It's your boy Pat God's here. I'm here with my co-host Blackleaf.
What up?
And today, man, we got a New York special guest in the building. Smoke Up. What's good, homie? How you doing?
You already know, bro. Enjoying the time in LA, man. Being thankful for being here. First smoke of the day, man. I see y'all working.
Man, appreciate you coming on. And you're like a wealth of New York knowledge. You know, the underground and how things are, branding, all types of stuff. Like, you really understand the culture from different aspects. Like you were just talking about, you know, it's kind of all the same: music, drip, you know, cannabis. It all falls under the same category, you know, graffiti, street art, like anything you kind of want to get into it. It's a similar crowd, you could say, right?
One culture.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's dope. It's dope that you just put on so hard for New York, where you're from. And when we came out to 420, fun fact is, you know, I hit on the Instagram, was like, yo, who could pick us up? And of all people, you hit us up. We got lucky for that, man. It was dope. You literally made our trip. That first day was like the highlight of our trip. You know, it was just dope as hell seeing New York from, you know, a different perspective, different, you know, angle. That, you know, your version of New York was dope as hell. We like that version. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So appreciate you coming, man.
Man, I'm happy to be here, bro. You know, I always wanted to be like part of this culture so bad, bro, and like always kept it humble. You know, work with the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Like with the biggest brands you could think. You know, and the brothers is always shouting me out. You know, and I always waited for my time. You know, you just gotta wait for your time and everything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're working for, just let the time be. You know. And as you know, like as far as when we started this, the Smoke Up gang, man, it was crazy, bro. Like we really started from the beginning, bro. We used to come out here, run from shop to shop, keep it moving, drop a menu that dropped in LA on a Saturday, drop it Sunday or drop Friday here, we drop it Saturday in New York. You know, we was going crazy, man. Because we love the culture, you know what I'm saying? And New York, been the culture. But I tell everybody, every state got its own culture, you know? LA's the Mecca, you know, the map, you know, what you follow, you know. But every state got their own culture, and I feel like New York, bro, we've been hiding so long that now you got people from all over the world that can smoke a joint next to a cop. Don't be afraid no more smoking, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere you can smoke a cigarette, you can smoke a joint now. And a lot of people coming now, and in New York going hard with this, with the culture is going hard. They go hard, bro, you know. And like, everybody's working, you know, changing lives. That's what it's about, you know what I'm saying? And as far as like everybody's brand, I see everybody's working, bro, you know? And I learn from the big bros, you know? Everybody in LA, that's where I got my source from. And work to, you know what I'm saying? To come to one day that everybody sees it, you know?
There's nowhere like New York. The vibe is different, right? So like you said, every city's different. Smoking in New York's different than smoking in LA, which is different than smoking in Amsterdam, which is different than smoking in Spain. But like, man, the food spots, the underground sessions, it's hard to beat the New York smoke culture. It's crazy.
Big, bro.
Yeah.
It's big. It's big, bro.
And they love flavors.
That's all they want is the flavors, bro. They want that next one. That's what they want, the next one. But again, like, I think that there got to be a little change, you know? A little change because, man, a lot of growers, you know, talk about the growers, you know, they want to grow fire, and fire is expensive. Right now, the market is like crash, you know? It's a lemon cherry world.
It is, and prices are crazy. Yeah.
Some people might have to close their grows because people don't really understand, you know? Everybody just goes off social media these days. What he's smoking, it looks purple. You know? Forever green weed to me. Forever be Gelato 41 to me, you know? Real pain, you know? What I consider pain, I was chasing Gelato 41 since the first day I smoked it. I used to go to Kushstock, you know? Big Bro Doja, man, Black Bag General, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give it to him. Black Bag General, man, you know?
Out here
in LA.
Yeah.
When he used to be in Kushstock, you know? Let me get all those. I need that. I need to teach people that there's better things than what people think. And you know, sometimes you get tired of preaching that. You be like, damn, but then I can't stop. I can't stop. Can't. You got to teach them, you know? Everything's not the same.
Yeah.
You know? There's Louis V, there's Macy's. You know? Where you shop at. You know, it's your choice. I always tell people that. It's your choice. What you want to put in your lungs. You want to be hippie like cool with it? What everybody's doing, or you want to do your own thing? And I always did my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? My own thing. I was never worried about nothing else but tunnel vision, you know what I'm saying? Working for my own, like my own dream, bro. You know, to be like one of the biggest in this industry. You know what I'm saying?
When as a young smoke up, what's the flavors on the block? What are you seeing as a young smoke up that's like influencing you?
Bro, I'm from New York. It's only Haze.
Yeah, I was about to say the piff.
Haze or Arizona?
Arizona.
Yeah, when I started, you know, Arizona.
That was mids, right?
Yeah,
it was like popcorn, right?
Yeah, you know. But in New York, like when I started smoking, it was either like exotics coming out of LA, like Blueberry Dro, some joint that used to be called Goo.
Afgoo.
Yeah. And we used to get a lot of Master Cushions from Canada. A lot of Master Cushions, purple cushions.
All the BCs.
BCs, the square joints.
I'm sure those were crazy up there.
Crazy, gang. We started calling that shit sour when the sour died. Because you know,
man,
we invented that. Sour, I don't care what nobody says.
Mm-hmm.
That's from downtown, Lower East Side. Sour diesel. Downtown. The piff, the haze, might have been growing in Miami, but it was only sold in New York. You heard? So think about it with logistic. A lot of weed grown in LA don't get sold in LA. Keep it moving. So New York made haze as far as branding.
It was always two flavors.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, what do you got? And I mean, even like 156 and Broadway and all down through there, if you run into someone, it's like, sour or haze.
Yeah, sour
Which
haze.
one you want? But yeah,
and there was one thing though that not everybody knew. Because you see how you go to the block and you used to be like, nah, let me get 10 of those. I like that one. But can you give me an ounce? The ounce was not going to be the same one that was in the dimes.
Mm-hmm.
The dimes was original word was block work. That means that you got a couple pounds, and out of the 10 pounds, 3 of them were like the front of the room. You know what I'm saying? Them nice ones. And those are the ones that you used to put on the block. So when you used to buy your ounces, you on home, you thinking you got the same ones. You open the ounce, you be like, nah, bro, what's going on? It's not the block work. That's where that word comes from.
So I want my zip in nickels and dimes.
Nickels and dimes.
Yeah, I want it the way it's looking right there.
And man, New York been smoking haze, good haze for a minute, bro. And one of the biggest, like, in that culture, in the haze culture, he's coming back out, you know? White boy Kev from the Marina, you know?
Yeah. I seen Branson too. I hear about Branson. I hear about all the legends in New York.
But I'm telling you,
the
real legends is coming out. They ready. Talk about CNO, Cash Out No Option, Big Bro in Miami. That been putting on for the culture. Forget the hype. The culture, like when, you know, the real people know, they know, you know? And they've been doing this. And I think I always talk to them. They older than me, way older than me. And I tell them, yo, daddy, it's time to come out, you know? People got to hear your story. Kev, people got to hear your story. White boy, grew up with Dominicans, you know what I'm saying? Yo, where you from? Uptown, from the Heights. Oh, they look at him like he crazy. No, white boy Kev from the Heights, you know? And the weed culture in New York is huge, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere now, you know? And I like it, bro, because it shows people a different way. You know, they still in the gray area, but hey, better to be in the gray area than in the red area. Facts, right?
It's wild right now, too. You got shops popping up, like full on, just what's good.
You know, one thing I don't like, though? How, like, people with money trying to budge. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Jump the line.
Yeah, gang.
Yeah, no, people have been putting in work for years, but
you know, like, that's what I mean. Like, people got to start respecting, like, the work, like, the culture. It's not all about money. You know, money you're going to make regardless. You get a regular job and make money. You know? I think people start caring more about the culture.
It's one thing they can't buy. They learn that quick though, that like people just with money, people aren't going to just be like, oh, well, that's the dopest shit on the block. They see through that pretty quick. Real smokers see through that shit real quick. And they start asking questions.
And that's why you see brands don't last long. Because yeah, you can fool people 1 time, 2 times, but 3 times. So I was always very highly thinking about, damn, bro, I don't want my brand to be dying out like that. I don't care about no brand. I want people that when they smoke a bag, whatever it is, they be like, nah, I'm comfortable with that price, and I'm comfortable because I know what I'm getting. You know? When I was putting Alien Labs in my bags 3 years ago, I was selling an 8 for $60, and then later $75 plus tax.
Damn.
And I was telling the people, bro, look, I'm for the culture, gang. I could easily hit you in the head 100, 120, 90 for the culture, gang.
You think they appreciate it?
Of course. The real Smoke Up gang,
yeah.
They know, bro. In New York,
yeah.
Bro, ain't nobody can say they smoking like the gang. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. From the biggest to the smallest, nobody. I swear. They can't call it. You heard? And I always been humble, bro. And I chill with the biggest, bro. Burner, Chad, Doja. You know what I'm saying?
I seen Burn just came out there, and you guys did that whole New York takeover.
Them brothers, Ray, my brother, my brothers. Like it's like I got personal relationship with these individuals. You know what I'm saying? It's not like what's up. You know, it's personal. You know, they know my name. They don't call me Gordo. They don't call me Smoke Up. They say my name. You know.
What part of New York has the best weed?
Part of New York?
Yeah, what part?
Damn. It's like, bro.
The loaded one.
What part? This was gonna go crazy. What part? Whoever they got Smoke Up at. Nah. The Mecca of the marijuana in New York is Uptown.
Okay.
That's it. It's this. You cannot be from New York, right? And smoke weed before 2001. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. And you never went uptown to buy no haze, no sour, or nothing. From everywhere. Bro, it was so bad that people don't understand the culture, bro. We used to hop out the highway, hit a left on 174, go to 176, cop weed, come right back around the light and get locked up for 3 hours.
Damn.
Bro, we lived that.
They be waiting?
Bro, they was treating marijuana like it was like a class 1 act. You heard? And we lived that. So now that we get to do what we get to do now, like how freely it is to smoke and go buy weed and walk around with an ounce, bro, that feels good, bro. Like, I don't know nobody that never went to jail for a bag of weed. I don't know them people. Because all my people were smoking weed, and I was always smoking weed like this. Like, if you really know me, like, when they watch it, nah, bro. Smoke Up been living like that for a long time. I was always smoking around with a blunt, 2-3 ounces, you know what I'm saying? And people used to look at me like I was crazy. I was like, no, I love this, you know what I'm saying? This is what I like to do. Smoke weed, relax, chill, you know? And now I'm making a brand out of it, you know?
Nah, people been hearing about it.
But the best weed, Uptown. Uptown.
Uptown, baby.
Uptown.
What are you smoking on right now?
No lie. I'm smoking on some candy, bro. You know you can't go against the grain.
Talk about the candy wave.
Candy wave?
Oof.
Wow.
You think New York's behind the candy wave?
Not New York. 50 states, gang.
No, I mean, but like, who do you think like popped the candy wave off the hardest, state-wise?
I was the first state-wise candy wave, New York. Look, New York breaks brands. We break them.
Don Marifos.
I don't. From the biggest brands to the smallest brands, New York, we break them. Then after New York started breaking brands, the states pick up because it's, I guess everywhere. Word spreads fast. You know what I'm saying? And like, in New York, everybody want to have the best weed. That's like the biggest challenge ever. Who got the best weed? And I feel like New York, when they grab brands, You could be a grower today and have a nice bag, and if somebody in New York is respected enough, and his judgment on weed is respected, when he puts your weed up, your whole life changed. And I seen that. I see that. I did that. I've been done that, you know? And you know, I always said, damn, bro, I could get bigger than what I think. I'm not looking at it the right way. And that's when I switched it to the branding, you know? And coming soon, Smoke Up Gang gonna have its own strains. Stuff that nobody gonna have. We're gonna change this lemon cherry situation. We're gonna change it. You know, we're gonna bring some real candy. We're gonna bring the 41s back, Gushes, Biscottis, bro. You know, like, I don't understand, bro. I really don't, man. I don't understand.
The smokers gave up on some of the old stuff.
I'm stuck.
I know.
I'm stuck in, like, you know, half the equator. I'm stuck right there, like, damn, bro. Like, am I gonna fall for this lemon cherry, or we're gonna go and try to change the course of nature?
What are you thinking? You gonna do some crosses?
Bro, we got some, I can't even say the name, bro, but we got some crosses coming that's gonna change history, bro. I'm telling you, we got the right people behind us, you know? People that want to change the culture, you know? People that care about their craft, you know? It's not all this distro pounds, man. Like, people don't understand, bro. Like, bro, as a grower, I'll be mad as hell if you try to call my shit lemon cherry. I'll be mad as hell because it smells like candy. So now everybody thinks lemon cherry. Imagine that. Put your heart and work to a grow, do a cross, but it leans more to lemon cherry, and somebody just try to play you, you're lemon cherry. How will you feel about that?
That'd be tough. It's tough. You're swimming upstream with people.
You got like someone like Ray walk up and say, just another runs.
Oh, bro, man. Shout out to Ray, man. That's my brother, man.
I lost control a few people with that one. I was like, damn.
Call up Ray.
Yeah.
Call up Ray.
Oh, shit.
But no, shout out to them, bro, because to me, that was the one crew that really changed the game. I don't care what nobody says. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. Everybody my brother. But as far as like
crew shit,
the concrete, as far as concrete, I don't care what nobody says. Them dudes went, you know what I'm saying? Handle business. And they did something great because runs everywhere.
The only wave before that would have been cookies. I mean, that was that big. It's that big of a wave.
You know
that lasted years. Yeah.
And watch it, because maybe Cookie wouldn't be there. Runs was getting big, bro. Big, bro. And it's still big. Because people don't see it. It might have went a little easier on the East Coast or here, but where it haven't reached, it's reaching now. So it's the same thing when it first started where we at. Because it keeps growing, bro. Brands keep growing everywhere. I got people, because my focus is like in the Spanish, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got people from Colombia, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Chile, you know, that rep Smoke Up Gang hard because I'm a Spanish and I'm doing this for the culture, and they see it. They appreciate it, you know? They appreciate the brand and that you stand for something, you know? Like, that's what it is. You gotta stand for something. I was never one of those like, yo, bro, just throw that pack in them bags and let's just make cake up. Bro, you insulting me. You insulting me. Oh, bro, that looks like the one. But we could get these. Bro, you insulting me. You insulting my brand. I'm trying to be different. I'm not trying to be like the rest. And that's what I be preaching, you know?
You think the grown in New York flavors start to pop up all over?
Oh, Lord, I got some, you know, I got them. Mm-hmm. Everybody tap in with Smoke Up, you heard?
Talk about it.
Talk about it?
Yeah.
I got a kid in New York right now that got the best runs I ever seen in my life. New York.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of runs too.
Yeah.
The first pack of runs in New York was mine. The first pack of runs that landed in New York was mine. I bought it in a little event over here, downtown LA. He used to work with them, you know what I'm saying? Little white boy, I forgot his name. His name was Kush something. He's up there in the Bay. He always working up there. And he gave me the Skittles bag that come like with all the Skittles on it. And I went back to New York. And I was like, bro, this is Runs. And people was like, what is that? I'm like, bro, that's the hottest, you know what I'm saying? That's the candy. A month later, everybody runs their life up. Yeah, everybody runs their life up. Flavors, man, they spread quick, man. And I'm telling you, New York break them. New York break the flavors. If your brand and your grower, you want to break your strains, take them to New York.
Get the flavors in those people's hands. And
Take
you guys
it to the right people.
Yep.
It's the right people, bro. Because people know. They know, bro, you know. A lot of people don't give you props, but they give you fake props. They give you the props, the silent ones.
If you land in the city, let's say you come to New York City and you're trying to like figure out where to get, I mean, basically through Instagram or through, it's almost like Mr. Nice Guy back in the day. Everyone used to joke off, huh? We're like, yo, call this number and this dude's going to show up with a binder and roll it out and you get to pick out. I used to hear crazy stories.
New York started that. The first delivery service, it used to be them high time dudes.
Yeah. Yep.
They used to put up to your house with a book bag, 7 flavors in cubes. You know? And that's when you first started seeing like exotics, you know, when they came into the game. But everything else was like regular. Haze, fireweed, sour diesel. But when LA changed it.
What's the best smoke spot in New York? What's a heady spot to if I want to roll up in New York, go smoke?
Man, you just want to be picking.
Heady spot.
The hottest spot to smoke?
Oh shit.
Well,
it's legal now.
No, it's legal. You can smoke. No. Bro, you can go in front of a precinct and smoke weed. You go to 42nd Street and blow on a cop's face.
New York's the only place I would do that.
There's the only place in the world you can do it. You can't do that in no other state. You can't go to California and tell the LAPD, yo, let's smoke a joint next to this. Can't do that. Only in New York. But you know, to smoke weed in New York, you smoke weed anywhere.
Yeah.
No cap. You could be the passenger and they could pull you over. They're not gonna bother you. As long as the driver's not smoking. But as far as smoking, man, I don't think nobody's smoking more than in Washington Heights. Nobody. That part of New York is like the Mecca of New York.
Mm.
You know, as far as spots, legendary spots.
Mm-hmm.
Real, like the culture. People forget. Social media is not the culture. That's what you see. To go over there and step and walk around and really be behind one of them buildings and be like, damn, these niggas is like, it was liquor back then, you know? Like the mob. You go through the one door, come out through the other block.
And then
that's history, bro.
And then they never come back with your money.
Oh, no, that's a different situation. That's a different situation, oh, man. Damn, bro.
Stay right here. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'll be right down.
I got you. You know? No, bro, man. That's a New York history there too. A lot of people went back home mad, bro.
Give us a few New York history lessons.
Based on what?
Weed? Back in the day, shit.
Yeah. Back in the days? Shit. As far as like in the culture, I was always remember like being young, bro.
Well, you know what? Bring it back to the beginning, man. Tell us about your first time smoking weed.
First time smoking weed?
Yeah.
My cousin rolled my first L. And I stole it from my big bro. You heard?
What do you mean?
I stole the weed from my big bro.
Oh, so he rolled it for you. Okay.
And my cousin rolled my first L. It was a Philly. It was some Blueberry Joe. Blueberry Joe, real hydro.
Wow.
It looked crazy, gang. You heard? So I go to this little spot where we all used to hide to chill with girls and whatever. I lit up the blunt and I didn't even get high. I swear to God, my first blunt, I didn't get high. And I think smokers could relate to this. When I first smoked my first blunt, I didn't get like high.
You think you inhaled it right?
Huh?
Think you inhaled it?
Maybe I wasn't smoking it right. That's what I'm trying to tell you, because we talk about the first blunt I smoked. Yeah. So I don't know how to smoke. That's what I'm trying to explain to people, that they don't understand that. If you're telling me you got high in your first blunt, like, it's weird to me because you don't know how to smoke. The only way you're gonna get high if you took the wrong pull and that shit went in the wrong channel.
Yeah, if you're choking.
You know
if you
what I'm
start to choke.
Because you're choking, that means you're blocking oxygen. You're gonna get high regardless. But I think I got high on my like 5th, 6th hour. I really got high, bro. Like bloodshot red. You know, I don't even get that no more. Went home, ate a whole loaf of bread with mayonnaise.
Straight bread and mayo?
Bro, the munchies.
Toasted
I'm from
or
the
just
bottom,
straight?
gang.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mind you, my grandma's going to the supermarket on a Friday because we done got school for the weekend. And me and my brother getting high, the whole
You wiping it out.
wiping it out, gang. She used to be like, God damn, the bread with no cheese? Bro, we was high as hell, bro. Like, I miss that, bro. And like, I stop sometimes, but I can never, like, I don't know. It was different, bro. When I first started smoking, the high was different. It's different. And then it just become part of your life. Like, smoking was always part of my life. I've been smoking for too many years. And I consider myself one of the top smokers. Like, one of the top. Like, it's nothing I haven't smoked and nothing that I can't have no judgment on. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get high on my first blunt. Maybe the 4th, 5th. Like, real high? Like, yeah. Like, I gotta sit down. Like, chill. My hands is moving fuzzy, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I can't imagine growing up in New York City, smoking and riding around the city and hitting food spots.
Where does it go from there?
Crazy.
What's high school like for Smoke Up?
No high school, gang.
No high school.
I dropped out of 8th, 9th grade, you know what I'm saying? It was hard in New York, gang. That's why I tell people, like, you gotta cherish life. Because, you know, like, I come from no parents situation, you know what I'm saying? Parents passed away at a young age. So I was always with grandma. And grandma couldn't control 4 boys. So we was always trying to, you know what I'm saying? Grandma couldn't buy 4 boys 4 pair of Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You gotta get it, gang. Sneakers went from me to my brother to my other brother. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, you know? So you force. And it's crazy to say it, but you forced to make a better living on yourself. And no matter what situation it is, you gotta go do it. Because what, you're gonna, you know, you either decide to be normal or decide to make a difference, you know? And I decided to make a difference, and I was always chilling, you know, with the big bros, you know? And it went from there, you know? And I couldn't go to school, bro. You know why? I went to school, and to me, that shit was like, I looked like, no cap, I used to look at jail videos, and school would remind me of jail. It's just, no school. Institutionalizing you, you know what I'm saying? I was always thinking ahead of my time. I asked a teacher in the 7th grade, how much you make? She said $1,400 every 2 weeks. Mind you, I'm already fucked up in the head. 2 weeks, $1,400? That's not enough to live in New York. You know? And they go to school for 20 years, you know? I know people that ain't finished college that got multi-million-dollar companies. So what's school for?
So you get out of middle school and you're just like, nah, I'm not going to go anymore?
I'm not going to go anymore. Started working, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I decided I got a job. I got to better myself, bro. School was school, but it wasn't changing my life at that point, you know?
Yeah.
At that point, you don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't. That's why I tell people, you really cherish family, bro. Like your family, your father, your mother. If you able to have a father and a mother, you got to cherish that, bro. Because as a kid going to school, that shit fuck you up, bro. Yo, what your father does, what your mother does, shit fuck you up, bro. And I was always like, you know what I'm saying, trying to better myself. Always, bro. Always. Always, always.
Yo, what up? It's Blackleaf. I'm here at Grow Generation, and guess what? Drip Hydro storming the market. All the best growers I know are switching to it, and guess what? There's a reason, because it's preserving terps. I keep hearing that, preserving terps, and that's why we're here with Sunshine, facility advisor, facility manager, overall the man with Drip Hydro. Listen to why it's different, man.
What's going on, guys? Sunny here with Drip Hydro. Thing is, at the end of the day, we just wanted to make a simple, clean, cost-effective nutrient line that nobody has really seen on the market right now. Nobody uses really our chelation formulas. The micronutrients that we have pulled to make this line is really just what makes it overall, bringing that consistency and quality back to what we want to see in growing herb again. And overall, at the end of the day, it's still really light on your wallet. It's a 5-part nutrient line. And again, if you're not staying sterile, or you have a big facility and you don't want to run rock wool and you want to run a mix of cocoa with an enzyme or something, you don't even have to run flow with it. So at the end of the day, it's just saving you money on your wallet while bringing the consistency and the quality of terps back. We wanted to bring the terps back and bring the soul back to growing.
Versatility, cost effective, and quality. I mean, what else can you ask for? Drip Hydro, first smoke of the day, Blackleaf approved. Peace.
Damn, this place is huge. I gotta get what I need and get out of here, man. I'm in a rush. What? Whoa, Blackleaf?
Oh, you already
What
know.
you doing here?
I basically live here. Grow Generation, can filters, Power SI, Athena products, Lux lighting. Man, I mean, I basically live here. Grow Generation store is the largest hydroponic store I've ever been to. It's crazy.
The largest hydroponic retailer in the nation with over 60 locations, so you know they got one near you. It's growgeneration.com and at growgeneration on Instagram. Tell them First Smoke of the Day sent you.
You like playing sports before you dropped out of school? Or
Hell yeah, I used to play hella basketball, bro. Hella basketball. But you know, I'm telling you the truth, I just got stuck to the big bros way, bro. You know, because it's sad, but it's a product of your environment, bro. You know? It's like watching an artist. Big chains, big cars. You'd be a fool to tell me that you don't want that. You know? But you know, I'll tell you one thing though. I really like thank God that marijuana took its turn to what it's turning to, you know? And you could be in this culture now, you know? Yeah, you're still in the gray area, but you don't gotta be like this no more. You know, it's cool. What are you gonna do to me?
Yeah, it didn't get to hard stuff. It didn't get to, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe. It's a different move. This is...
The weed culture in New York is different, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I tell everybody that. The biggest market in the world again, too. You know? Biggest market in the world. The buildings go as high as you can see. Everywhere you go. I get panicked when I leave the city, bro. I'm so used to being in the city that when I go to another state and I leave downtown, wherever that at, I get nervous. Like that, like, damn, mama, I don't feel like home. And I always said it in New York. That's where I'm at with it, New York, you know? I don't really worry about that because I think that once you start going to like other states and stuff like that, you kind of leaving the culture. You get what I'm saying? You gotta let every state have their own culture, have their own brands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, other brands could come, but as far as like every state, should have their own brands.
Yeah, that is dope. I like that. I mean, because then they also don't feel like they're like, you know, it's all these guys from out of town coming with their new, you know that old thing you hear. Like I know,
but you know what it is though. You feel like that when they don't come hang around with you. You know what I'm saying? You feel like that when they don't come politic with you. You know, chill, smoke. You know. And my bros from LA, when they always came to New York, yo, Smoker, where you at? Pull up. You know, not no camera, not no selfies, you know? That's why I think everybody, like, respected, like, my situation because they will always be like, bro, this is the only kid that come around us that don't take pictures with us. What's going on? Everybody want a picture. I was always like, nah, big bro, you know? I want to be different, bro. You know? I want people to like me for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to like me for being a cheerleader. And I always said that, you know, like, as far as branding, you know, I did a lot, bro. A lot for this culture, you know? A lot, bro. From the first days coming out here, bro, going crazy, bro. I'm talking about going crazy, bro. We used to empty up the shelves. They know. Every store in LA knows. They recognize my face, bro. Trust me. Every store in LA. There was no dispensary in LA that we didn't break. Uh-huh. And I mean break the good way.
Break
Yo,
bread,
they used to
break
laugh
bread
at
with
us.
them.
They used to laugh at us. We used to be there, 15 people in one line. And they'd be like, yo, what's going on? This is not right. And bro, relax, lady. We just trying to bring the culture with us, bro. You know? And we paying you. Why you mad? No, we know you all guys together. No, we not. We all from New York, but we not together. He used to come out of the store with 4 or 5 pounds, backed up with Jungle Boys back in the days. When that was going crazy, you heard?
Uh-huh.
Then Cookies went crazy. Cookies went crazy. We was the first one. Let me get all that.
What was the best Jungle Boys flavor? You got one that stood
The
out.
best flavor Jungle Boy got to me is a top 3. Jungle cake, no, on wedding cake, fire. The first wedding cake, not now.
They like broke that one almost. That was like, here it is.
Wedding cake, the first wedding cake. I'm talking about the bronze tubes.
Mm-hmm.
The bronze, the tubes, the bronze one. You know what I'm saying? The brown one looking.
No,
Wedding
exactly
cake?
what you're talking about.
Jungle cake and strawberry shortcake. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the strawberry shortcake was potent.
3 flavors from Jungle Boys that I used to go crazy for was wedding cake, jungle cake, and strawberry shortcake. Because, you know, they do a lot of OGs, and I was never, I don't know, I'm not a fan of OG. Like that.
Yeah, it's a LA thing.
It's an LA thing.
That never was a big thing in New York, the OGs?
It was.
Oh, it was.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. But, bro,
Candy
I
took
don't know.
over, huh?
Yeah.
I think people fell off from the OGs when they seen the wave come in with the other flavors like the 41s, Gushes. And, you know, you tend to leave home to go experience something else and you neglect it. You know? I see people working for the OG. You know, back in the days, Jet Fuel, you know, Billy Kimber. You know? Blowing.
Yeah.
You know, that shit remind me of sour diesel. When you blow OG, it's the same high as sour diesel, dead smoke. Caps lock, you know, you're not moving nowhere. But, you know, I think everything got its turn, you know. I think right now is the flavors.
You think that old haze and that old sour is still around?
Sour will never be back around.
Really?
Never again. Whoever's telling you that, they lying to you. Haze is back.
Haze is back,
Yeah.
right?
There's a couple of New York individuals who's gonna bring back the haze full effect because that's part of New York culture. It's like Skittles.
Yeah, it's a different terp. It's a different.
That's
It's
it.
just
You know what
it's
haze
its
is?
own thing.
Yeah, it's
You know what haze is?
It's a different
Haze
experience.
is the East Coast Skittles.
That's the
Bro,
first
can
one.
nobody
That's
lie
awesome.
to me? Can nobody tell me I'm wrong?
No, it's funny
People
to hear
like
that
the
though.
haze, huh?
It's
Can
so
nobody tell me I'm
different.
wrong? Haze, Piff is his own profile, like you say, terps, and it's the East Coast strain. Like if you was from the East Coast, and when I say the East Coast, it's in New York City. That's where I'm from. You know, haze is like the Skittles in the mountains. That's it. There's nothing that tastes like that. A lot of people thought haze was Jack. You know, that's not no Jack, bro. Jack look like it and it smell like it, but that's not no Jack. Maybe it was maybe a little cool. I don't know about growing, but I'm trying to tell you, haze got his own taste. That piney taste, you can only smoke haze in a Dutch or a Philly too. You can't smoke haze on paper.
It is different, yeah.
If we're talking culture
Mm-hmm.
from the beginning, you heard? You can do whatever you want with your weed. But if you want to experience the culture, you want to experience haze,
Mm-hmm.
you go get you a Philly, a Whiteout, or a Dutch. Nothing else. It's nothing else.
No Optimos.
It's nothing else to
Okay.
smoke haze. To get for you to experience the haze, you know how you experience the Skittles on paper?
Yeah.
You see how the UK guys go crazy for paper dripping, you know, white ash? Yeah? If you want to experience that with haze, you got to smoke it. Philly, Whiteout, or Dutch. One leaf.
What you like better, paper or woods?
Bro, me, I prefer the papers because I got to a level of smoking where I don't even smoke to get high no more. It's hard to explain. I smoke 2-3 joints. As soon as I wake up, I'm already high. I'm on my peak, right? So I just keep smoking for flavor. So you roll 5-gram joints all day. It's only so high you're gonna get. It's like smoking a cigar for me. You know? And I prefer papers. You know, it's like I taste the weed better. But you know, if I want a punch, I'll put the backward, you know, I'll throw it backward. But I prefer the papers, the planes all day. Burner told me how to roll these shit, you know? Burner said if you can't put your finger in front of that, it's not a burner joint. You know? But yeah.
Talk about that, man. How'd you build that relationship?
Bro, that was Ray Ray, man. Shout out to my brother Ray Ray again, man. That's my brother, bro.
Real
I
one.
love him.
Yeah.
That's my brother, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Far from all this, like, that's my brother, man. You know what I'm
Cool
saying?
ass dude, man.
Cool. Ray Ray called me one day. He was like, yo, bro, if you're really doing music, pull up to the studio. Big Burn, he want to do some music. Man, and we linked up. We did music, man. I met him for the first time, you know, and we vibe out. Great individual, you know what I'm saying? Always looked out for me. You know what
He
I'm
is
saying?
a dope individual.
Always looked out for me, bro. Always, bro. Like, to me, that's one of my brothers in LA. You know? Like, came to New York, you know, show love, you know? Real gang shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm here at Grow Generation, and what do they have? One of our sponsors, Lux Lighting. The highest quality components, designed in Los Angeles and distributed globally. Go to luxlighting.com to find out more and find out what all the big grows and all the pros are using to grow. Hey, so we want to give a major shout out to a premier sponsor of the show, CanFan. We've been rocking with CanFan since the beginning of this thing. I remember when Black Leaf came to me and said, hey, when you're smoking inside, you should really hook up a CanFan. CanFan with a CanFan fan and then a controller to control that fan. So when you're smoking, light up, boom, cut the fan on. You don't piss your neighbors off, keep everything kosher. And I know that Black Leaf only found that out because of one reason.
I mean, essential in smoke rooms, essential in grow rooms, same thing. We're killing smell. Can filters, can fans. The product line is essential in any grow room. We've been rocking it for a decade plus. First smoke of the day, can filters, family.
Talk about that, shooting the Marijuana Mania episode.
Bro, that was like, I was surprised, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, damn, bro. Like, it's time. And Big Bro made sure, you know, because he sees the work, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I tell you, like, some people just want to watch and some people take action, you know? And if brothers, you know what I'm saying? We help each other. You know, it's just vice versa. Anything that my brothers need from me, I'm there. No matter what it is, I'm there. And that's why I'm trying to explain to people, like, it's different, you know? A lot of people go social media things, you know what I'm saying? But building a relationship with people that I consider family is different. You know, they could call me any time of the day. I'm coming outside. Or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we got to do, we're going to do, you know? Because I consider my friends family. And I consider him family, you know? We did, and I thank him for that, bro, for coming to New York and, like, you know, looking at me like, yeah, Smoke Up, he working. You know, and a lot of people been said that, you know, but I'm proud of myself because I know that the elites in this culture, they know, and I show them respect. They show me respect, and it's like, it's way better than, like, you know, when you're a millionaire, you're with millionaires, that's just regular. But when you're not a millionaire and you're around a bunch of millionaires, you see the little brother coming up. You see the work. You'll be like, you see yourself and somebody younger than you. And then most of them appreciate it, you know? Most of them appreciate it. You know, shout out to Doja too, man. Big Bro, man, I watch bro work, man, like work. Like, there's no cap in my rap. You heard? I know who worked and who didn't work. Some people like me, some people don't. But I tell you one thing though, the ones that like me are the ones. I don't really care about the rest. You know? The ones that like me, that don't talk bad about Smoke Up, you're gonna be like, no, but he stand up, you know? Not no little clown. And that's why I always worked for that, you know what I'm saying? And I always kept a clean face, you know? Face card, I'm same everywhere. I'm not changing my situation or the way I act because I'm around you. If I met you through him and you and him don't talk, I don't talk to him. That's life. And that shit kept me like this all my whole life. Always had good relationship, build with people, you know? I build. Every situation I ever dealt with somebody, I built, you know? You know, and we in the game. Wins is wins, L's is L's. You know, you win together, you lose together, you build together. And I always been like firm believer and sticking to like one brand. And it messed me up because I used to do that at my first. I was sticking to one brand, whoever it was.
Who was it? Who was the first brand you ever fucked with?
First brand?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Ted, man. Big alien. I consider myself the big alien in New York. Big bro already gave me that. He been gave me that title. You heard? Been gave me that title. Bro, people used to talk to me about Alien Labs. I used to want to smack somebody, bro. I used to tell people, bro, you don't know what's the best weed in the world, gang? Forget what they telling you. Mind you, when I first came out here and I smoked, at that time, those batches was the... Bro, people don't even know what they're talking about. They talk about these funny gelatos, funny biscottis. Not every biscotti. I tell people, bro, people don't understand. Just because it says gelato doesn't mean it's the one. Just because it says biscotti, it doesn't mean it's the one. The biscotti that I was blowing, the gelato that I was blowing, the gushes that I was blowing, that to this day, Ted knows that I named the gushes Kobe, bro. We used to have people come to the shop connected and ask for Kobe. No, Smoke Up gang in New York got Kobe, and that's what we need. You heard?
When people know, they know.
Bro, it was real smoke, bro. Like when I first came out here, it was real smoke. These days, I don't know, bro. I'm iffy. Very iffy.
Things change through all time.
Very iffy. Very iffy, you heard? And it's, you know, very iffy. It's a lot of iffy stuff going on, you know? But you cannot go against the grain.
Why do you think that is, though?
Man, because of the wave, bro.
Just time and...
Time.
Yeah.
Everything changes. But I think that if... Like, it's go back to music, you know what I'm saying? Young Dolph, smoking gelato in the air. That changed my life.
Shout out to Dolph, man. Rest
Yeah, R.I.P.
Shout out to Young Dolph, man. That song changed my life, bro.
He made some of the best trap music, like,
Bro.
of everybody, man.
At that time, he was walking around smoking Shabinsky. And I used to be like, bro, ain't nobody smoking like Dolph. He's smoking Jello.
He's with Burn, he's with everybody.
Yeah, he's smoking flavors, so it's hard to get flavors.
Yeah. And I remember he said, gelato is my favorite strain. And forever, that's been my favorite strain too. 41. And I feel like when people start bringing those back, and like, just as, because this is the problem, bro. Everybody chasing the bag, gang. You know, everybody's chasing the hype, and you got to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be relevant, right? As brand, see, it's a two-sided knife. Yeah, you don't want to do it because you don't want to, fall for it. But how you gonna progress? So you're stuck in the middle. So I feel like when people start bringing back the flavors and real brands is putting out real fires, stop growing all this big light grows, take it back to the essence, bro. Small, quality. It don't matter if it's gonna be $85 in the store. People wasn't complaining when Connected and Alien Labs was $80, $90 in the store. I used to go to Sac, bro. That shit was more expensive up there. I used to grab my Connected down here. Sac was like $90, almost $100 for a Moonbow or one of the 112 joints. So, it's got to come back to that. A lot of people don't understand that whatever they smoking is probably what we call here distro. It look good, My smoke why? That's not it. You know why? There's
And they
only
call
one
it
test.
distro.
There's only one test. There's only one test that never fails. It's one test. If you're a smoker, you know. One test. You light up the blunt, right? You pass it around one time. You pass it around the second time. Then you turn it off. Right? When it's like halfway. And you smoke another blunt, right? But then you go back to that blunt that was halfway. And if you light that shit up, and that shit don't taste like when you first lit it, that's not it.
That's the test.
It's not it. It's not it. You see Skittles? You could turn that shit off 10 times. And every pull, it's gonna be tasteful no matter how many times you burned it. A real 41, gonna taste creamy, gassy no matter how many times you turn it on. Try that with all that weed that's out there right now. See how much fun you have. You're gonna throw every blunt out. Everything going out the window. Everything. Don't know why. Because it looked good, and my smoke white, missing a punch. It's missing something. You know what it's missing? Care.
Ooh.
That's what it's missing. It's missing care.
Preach. Yep.
It's missing care, bro. Me, if I ever make it in this industry, bro, I wouldn't even want to be mega BJs of this shit, bro. I want to mom and pop. But mom and pop boutique-wise, you know what I'm saying? Little 20 lighter, 15 lighter, Boutique shit that when it's not there, big bro. Go buy a shirt now. Before, you couldn't find a weed in connected shows. You couldn't find a weed Alien Lab shows. I'm selling out. Top dollar. You never went to Connected and you could go like, today you buy Dosey Dos, you buy Gushers 2.0, Guava Biscottis. If you didn't buy what you needed that day, tomorrow there was no more. I promise you that. Same thing when cookies came out with Gary Payne, cereal milk and London pound cake. Bro. Think about it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Those flavors went crazy, but think about it,
People still smoking those flavors in New York?
In New York right now?
Yeah.
New York is a candy wave.
Candy.
That's
all everyone's asking for.
And I'm not scared to say, New York, what I'm saying, as far as LA brands, Doja Gang got it. Don Murphy's got it. Be Easy. He's in New York in the East Coast heavy. That's my brother from Boston. You know what I'm saying? Brother been working hard as far as branding in the East Coast, and he's working. But a lot of brands in New York, like, they want candy, bro. And like brands from out here, they're giving them what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Candy. Candy going crazy over there too. Candy, man.
There's some of the originators I've seen. They used to put out the lemon
But as far
LCG.
as when I first heard Candy, there's only one person. There's only one person. What up, Ray?
Ray Bama, Run's crew.
What up, Ray and LB and them.
Mm-hmm.
Skrilla and them. As far as I see, that's my opinion, That's Smoker's opinion. Don't judge me. Don't crucify me, you know what I'm saying?
So, who do you think's got the best candy? Them?
Best candy?
Right now.
Right, but what kind of candy we talking about? We talking about purple candy or real candy?
Real candy.
Oh, you want that one. That's going to hurt a lot of feelings.
He goes, wow.
Wow. That's going to
Who's
hurt
got the
a lot
best
of
real
feelings.
candy, man? All the candy men.
Bro, I'm trying to
So
tell
who's
you.
got the best candy, man?
Best candy?
Who's growing the best
But
candy?
as far as, all right, there's two Candymans. Put it like that. There's two Candymen. There's the Candyman that's green, and then there's Candyman with color. Right?
Let's say the candy man with color.
You want to know that one?
Yeah.
Wow. To me personally, bro, I don't want people to judge me, bro. I gotta say it, bro. Keep it honest, 100, right? Kennedy.
Kennedy?
Ooh.
The real candy man.
I might get crucified for my brothers for this, but I got to keep it honest. You know what I'm saying? Other people might have started that, you know, but as far as consistency with the candy, come on, Candy jar, that was the most sold out runs in LA. That purple jar, legendary with the red dot, not the one with the green dot at the bottom, with the red dot. There was a difference. I don't know what was going on, but whenever I got a jar with a green dot, I didn't like them. But whenever I got a jar with I think the red one, man, that was the one. It was like one of the best fronts I ever seen was from Ray himself. And the only ones that came close to that was that and a T. I never seen runs like that. I tell everybody, man, them the godfathers of that shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as candy, but as far as candy branding, right now, he got it, man. There's a lot of candy out there. But they be blowing. But now we're going to go to the real candy situation. What real smokers smoke. You know? What people in UK go crazy for. You know? Real connoisseurs. Now, what everybody want to do, you know, is the Skittles. And I'm only blowing one. You heard? And there's the bros. John Doe and them. You heard? That's what I'm blowing. And me and Fuse are brothers. That's my brother. But, you know, I'm building, you know, and me, when I'm blowing John Doe. And anybody that blow John Doe, they know. Kamikaze, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it.
It's fire.
The candy, you gotta respect it. You know? Heisenberg, you know? ZQ.
Yep. Fire.
Those are my brothers, bro. That's what I smoke. You know, as far as candy, when I go candy, John Doe, Heisenberg.
That's what I'm smoking on right now.
And then you'll see things. You see a lot of people want to smoke it now too. And that's when you know that you getting into this culture the right way. Because people, they see what you do. They see how you move, what you smoking, you know? And I feel like as far as candy, they got it, you know? Purple candy, Ray, kind of tea, you know? Real candy, you know? Throwing Murphys in them, you know? But what you want? You want green weed or you want purple weed, you know? There's two candies, there's not one. And then, you know, there's 1,000 lemon cherry crosses, you know? Everything's a lemon cherry, different pheno, look different.
What's like the craziest thing you've seen lately?
Craziest?
Yeah, like crosses, like lemon cherry cross.
Candy crosses.
Bro, no cap. I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. Like, you ever heard of the Fire Farmer?
Yeah, Fire Farmer.
Yeah, Fire Farmer.
Yeah, that's the homie.
I never met him, right? But I've been watching. And I see that he hitting something. You know? He's hitting something.
Yeah, we just did a product review.
And the other day, I went to see the homie, right? One of my homies. And he opened the bag. And he gave it to me. And I was like, yo, this shit look like some crazy lemon cherry crosses. And you know what that person told me? Bro, how you knew that? Like, I could tell it's different.
He's working with the Backpack Boys and Billy Kimber and all the 5 Points crew, all that. Yeah.
Shout out to LA Traffic too.
Doja. Yeah.
LA Traffic. Shout out to LA Traffic too, you know. They working. They working, bro. Flavors, you know. Slushy gang. That's what they call them. Slushy gang.
I'm going to give you a scenario. Tell me if you think it's positive, negative. You get a fire bag of weed. You go to roll it up and a little seed pops out. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Where are you taking that?
Depends what kind of seed popped out. It might be the right one that might change your life like they change everybody's life.
People don't even know.
A lot of bag seeds out there. That's what you know, I'm not afraid to say I don't got no flag right now. You know? A lot of bag seeds out there that change the game.
I think a lot of the best ones are bag seeds.
The best
many,
ones.
man.
But you know what a backseat is always missing? It's missing something always. A backseat is always gonna miss something. People don't understand that. That's why gelatos are strong, you know? Gushes are strong, you know? Everything else that came after that is a backseat.
What do you think the next wave in New York is after candy?
Yeah, what's going to replace candy?
Yeah.
It's not replacing candy. You know what's gonna replace? You know what's gonna replace candy worldwide? What we got in the works.
Extra candy.
That new
Extra
Smoke
candy.
Up, right?
Smoke Up. Nobody smoking like the gang, you know?
For real.
When I pull out my strains, when we come out and debut a Smoke Up strain, bro, you're gonna be thinking that you in Candyland, you know? Every time you take a pull of that blunt, it's gonna change. You're gonna be feeling like you're hitting like 3-4 vapes at one time. But it's weed.
We were smoking good when we landed in New York.
Y'all gonna be the first one with an ounce. I guarantee you.
If I go to New York or if someone goes to New York, they want some drip, where are they going?
They going to my man spot, 375 showroom, you know?
Yeah,
Shout out to Danny, man. Shout out to Danny, man, you know? And I always support my brothers, bro. You know what I'm saying? I support my brothers. I support anybody that support me, bro. It's like genuine love, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if my brothers is doing something and I feel like I could take him to benefit of something, I'm going over there. I'm bringing my people over there, you know what I'm saying? If one of my friends own a restaurant, best believe that's where I'm eating at. You
That's
know?
dope.
You gotta help. You know what I'm saying? You gotta care about friends, bro. Like, a lot of people don't care about friendship no more. You see the biggest dudes split. Money's evil, bro. It's just evil, bro. Evil, bro. Too evil.
When we got picked up, we had the vlog that we have up with you, bro. I mean, honestly, we go to the craziest sandwich spot in the morning, right? And we get like some fire or smoking out front.
Legendary.
Bro.
Legendary spot.
It just got better and better. Then we go to like some crazy ass lunch spot that's like, I mean, they got pictures of all the Italian mafia guys on the wall, fire, and then smoking the whole time too. And like the candy that you have is definitely like, we're out here in LA a lot and I don't see the same candy as you get. Like you definitely get the super sweet candy. It's better than a lot of the other stuff I've seen.
That's what I'm trying to explain to people.
Yeah.
It's relationships you build with people. And like, what are you really smoking?
Mm-hmm.
And I understand. I know that for a fact. When you smoke any of the weed that I put in my bags, you'll know the difference. I swear to God. If not, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I'm telling you, I consider myself the top smoker. No rapper smoke like me. Nobody smoke like me. And everybody knows that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I was walking around with a pound in my hands for the past 5-6 years. Smoking out the pound like I'm a rapper. And I'm not talking about a light dab or low end. I'm talking about 41, Alien Lab. You know what I'm saying? Panozino, Alien Lab. Pano John Doe, Alien, you know what I'm saying? Pounds that really cost bread. People think I be really smoking mids. If they only knew. Because people just say, oh no, he's smoking some candy gelato. That's $1,500, $1,800. Oh, I'm smoking out the real turkey. Real turkey.
In New York, are they still breaking it down to 20s and 10s, or is it coming in 8s still now?
Oh, in New York, they're going crazy right now. You want to hear how crazy it is?
Huh.
They got 3 grams 20s.
Say it, what? 3 grams
for 20.
Oh, okay.
3
8
grams
for 20, player.
8 for $20, my brother.
Man.
So think about
New
it.
York. Hell yeah.
And then
What's it looking like?
Yeah.
Is it beat up?
think about it. Look at the price. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It ain't block work.
Hell no, it's not no block work. That is that. No, I don't want to sound racist, but that's that big C work. You know?
Yeah, huh? It's just regular work. Yeah.
Big China work. Big. And it's crazy because it sells because people just see the quantity. They don't see quality. To the regular people, marijuana is the same. But to people that connoisseurs, that know what he's smoking, that when you break the weed, it crumbles up like fluffy, you know? Your fingers get sticky. Or that, yo, I'm gonna say something here, man. You wanna know if your candy's candy? It gotta be sticky. I don't wanna hear that. I've seen a lot of powdered donuts. You forgot about the glaze. You're seeing a lot of powdered donuts out there, man. I'm sorry. I gotta say it. A lot of powder. You know what I'm saying? Like, not sticky, man. What happened to the sticky? What happened to it?
It went away 60 days ago.
So now people talk about candy, right? What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about candy? Sticky. It's candy, right? Slimy, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right. All aspects. Of course, not just flavor.
Not just flavor.
Yeah. So
some of that candy don't be sticky, gang.
Mm-hmm.
I call them powdered donuts, you know? And the sticky ones, the Skittle crosses, yeah, that's the glaze. That's the real sticky, icky, you know? A lot of most of the lemon cherries don't be sticky. But you got the ones, though. The real ones, they sticky.
Real connoisseurs can tell when they break down the weed. I see these days.
It's fluff.
They're like, oh, this one's going to be good. Pat God says it a lot. When he's breaking it down, he'll be like, oh, this one's going to be good. And I was surprised just by, now I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like a texture.
Well, shit, man. Any upcoming projects or shout outs?
Man, we working, bro. Like right now, I'm working with a couple people that's trying to go legal in New York, you know? Just, waiting for my turn, big brother, That's what we doing, Just waiting for our turn. Smoke Up gang, I feel like we are New York, you know what I'm saying? And there's other people in New York working hard. Shout out to my Greenie Express people up there in Dykeman, Shorty Mac with the Mac truck up in Dykeman too. Ziploc Zoo, New York Party, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people working over there, bro. And everybody got their brands, I want everybody to win because at the end of the day, New York got the biggest market, And I feel like everybody should win together, A lot of people feel like because you went faster than him up, that you can't help the other one, but you don't know if you help the other one when he up, y'all both stay up there. And we got our own strains coming out, man. And I know all my brothers in LA gonna support it, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna say the name because, it's like, so it's gonna change the world, bro. It's gonna be something that I can stand for, like nobody smoking like the gang. It's gonna be unique. We was laughing on the way over here? We were gonna name that shit Lemon Cherry Killer. You heard? That's what we was gonna call it.
I like it.
Lemon Cherry Killer.
What would the bag be?
Huh? Me stepping on a lemon cherry. Like that.
Like cartoon version?
Yeah. Me stepping on that, on a lemon cherry.
Smoke Up.
Yeah. Killed it.
The lemon cherry killer.
Yeah, you gotta have like the Smoke Up guy. He's like cutting the throat of the lemon and the cherry.
He changed it.
That's it. Changing the game. Changing the whole candy game.
But look what I did. I made a bag in less than 2 months. You can name big brands just going off of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I learned, like when I started playing with the bag game, that's when I learned that I got an impact in the culture. Because I was always a jar individual. Because I learned from I know what's right, but I can't go against the grain if I want to progress. Double-sided knife.
The homie Dave from Preferred Garden said he actually keeps a better cure in the jar sometimes than he does, or in the bags than he does the jar. Like because the bags, more air. Tighten it in.
But
yeah,
that's as far as it's curing. But then
as
far as you want to take a picture with the weed and you want to get a nice video, that's why always we go back to connecting the analyze. The jar situation, the A1 bud. You want your customer to take the nice video.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is interesting, jars versus bags. It's back and forth.
I just bring that. That's my new brand, the Bubaloos, And it's not one flavor. It's called Bubaloos because it's the candies, So every Bubaloo is a different flavor. So I'll be just, outsource the flavors, give people the best candies I can find and throw them in there. Because my strains is coming. And when my strains come out, I'm telling you, we got hitters, bro. And I think people respect my smoking judgment, you know what I'm saying?
You're on it with the QR code, everything.
We got hitters, man. Quality control on my side is impeccable. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
Impeccable. I feel like whenever I get to work with any companies that are big, I think we're gonna go up fast, bro. Because my quality control is different, my judgment is different, and it's like being an artist. You're not gonna tell me what to do. I want to have say so because I'm the coacher. You're just an investor. You know, I'm the coacher. You just got the chicken that I don't got. You can believe in me, but you got to let me do what I want to do because I see it. You don't. You see me as an investment. This is my lifestyle. You know? This is why, you know what I'm saying? This is what I live for. This is why I want my kids to own one day, you know, their kids to own one day. It's a cool life, bro. I swear to God. Everybody asks me, like, yo, how you have so much fun every day, bro? It's like, bro, I love what I do, bro. Like, some people get mad, some people, you know, be happy for you, but it's life.
Shit's contagious for sure.
Yeah, it
You know?
is.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Nothing like 420.
Love the passion, everything you stand for. New York, stand the fuck up. It's the Smoke Up gang. Ain't nobody smoking like the gang.
Nobody smoking like the
Come
guy.
on, man.
Promise,
For
man.
real.
Candy.
My man's been doing it.
Promise, man.
You already know. And shit, man. Appreciate you coming through, man.
Already
Blessing
know.
the set. Appreciate everybody, man. It's episode 65, first smoke of the day. Smoke Up. Smoke Up gang, man. Come
Already
on.
know.
Let's go. Peace.
Only way up.
Yo, welcome to the Diamond Mine, the diamondmine.la, California source for boutique genetics, powered by yours truly, Blackleaf. And you know what that means? That means I'm bringing my best genetics into this. I'm bringing stuff I've been hiding, harboring away, stuff I haven't wanted to let out. We're bringing all that into the diamondmine.la, and we're going to offer that to California. Go on our website, hit the newsletter, and see if you could rock with us. Get on board with some of our genetics and change your garden. The diamondmine.la, powered by Blackleaf.